again, and welcome to my channel. If your first time of watching my video, please kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new tutorial. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking around. I love you. So this tutorial is on how to take accurate body measurements. So if you're interested in that, to learn how to take accurate body measurements, please continue to watch. Thank you. To take a female's body measurements, these are the measurements you need to take. They are very, very important. And you can't make your garments or your dress, whatever you're making, without these measurements. And there are a lot of measurements that you can take. You need the shoulder measurements, the bust circumference, the waist, the hip, and the length of the dress. So the first thing is to take the shoulder measurements. Ask your model to remove your client rather, and you take the measurements from one shoulder. So it is not on this side. When you want to take your measurements, you have to take it from the apex here. That is, if the hand is removed, where the shoulder will start, that's the edge. Okay, I'm wearing your shoulder here, this side here, this is where you will take your shoulder from one end to the other, and that's the shoulder measurement. So like one important tip that you should have in mind when you're taking your measurements is make sure your client is wearing a bra. It's very, very important, because even if your client is not wearing a bra when she will need the dress might be padded. So it's very, very important for your client to wear, or even if you are making it for yourself, make sure you wear a bra. So the next measurement I was taking is the bust circumference. That's the horizontal measurement for the breast. That's around the bust area, and you are going to take this on the fullest part of the breast, and you take your tape measure here, and you insert just one finger inside it, just one finger. You take it around, and for the back, don't let the back go down, like do not come down like this. Okay. You have to be on the apex there too. To take your measurements. Okay. So you take your measurements like that, insert one finger there, and you do all this. Okay, this is okay. Don't take it in the middle here, because it's with dent. So don't take it. Take it on the side like this. And the next measurement, that's another horizontal measurement we're taking, is the waist measurement. And for these, I'll just make use of this rope here to determine the waist, the natural waistline. Mostly you can determine, if you don't have this rope, you can just determine your waistline by 2 inches above your belly button. So you can just ask where's your belly button? This is it. Just measure 2 inches from it. Or you use this to determine it. It will just fall naturally on your waist, and you take it from the slimmest part of your tummy here. So I'm going to take the waist measurement, and this is the waist measurement. Okay, around waist. And another measurement we'll be taking is the under bust. Under bust. This is important when you are making a very fitted dress. You're making your bustier, your corset. You will need this measurement. And that's it. And the last horizontal measurement, the circumference that I'll be taking, is measurement. So you take it on the fullest part of your hip, the fullest, where forward, the fullest area of your hip. Just take it there, on the fullest area there, and you take it around like this. Bring it down. Now this is the first area here. Bring it down. You take it on the side. You bring it down. You take it up. So another circumference that you may need is if the person you are taking the measurement for does not like place a skirt or trouser on the waistline here. Maybe the person prefers to place a skirt. So if the person does not like to place, like the person likes to place our skirts below the belly button, just measure around there for the waistline. For the skirt, you you take your measurements on the waist there. So now to the vertical measurements, that's the lengthwise measurement. So the first measurement I'll be taking is from the shoulder to the nipple. So you look for the apex, that's where your nipple is. So you measure from the shoulder to the nipple. It is very important to take these measurements. And from the shoulder to nipple, you measure from the shoulder to the under bust. Just measure it. Your hand is just going straight under the bust area. And another measurement you take is your shoulder to the waist. Now we've already determined the waist by tying this rope here. So you measure it to the waist here. And also you're going to measure the shoulder to waist for the back too, because the front shoulder to waist measurement is different from the shoulder to waist measurement for the back because of the fullness of the breast in the front here. So we're going to measure the back too. So you measure from the nape of the neck here. So to the waist. Can you see? We have like 2.5 inches difference here. The front, the shoulder to the waist from the front for the front is 17, while for the back is 14.5. So please make sure to do that when you're taking your measurements. And another measurement is from your shoulder to your blouse length. To your shoulder to your blouse length. Wherever you like your blouse, just ask your client where do you want the length of the blouse to be. Wherever they want it, just take the measurements down. And for your gown, if it's a short gown, just take it down to your knee. And if it's a long trouser or a long skirt or a long gown, you take it down to the floor. Another important tip is if it's a flowing gown that you want to make, and the person will wear heels when the person is wearing that dress, you ask the person to wear that heels so you can take it with the measurement. Because once you wear your dress with your heels, the dress will jump up. So for the dress not to just jump up, and it won't look very nice. So you measure the person with the heel, or you ask the person to toe like this, or you add the inches of the shoe, like the person is wearing, let's say 4 inches heels. So your measurement from your shoulder down to your knee, down to the floor, you just add 4 inches to that. So if the shoe is not there, you can just ask the person how many inches are you wearing? Is it 4, 6, 2, or whatever, like that. So your shoulder measurement, for the shoulder measurement, you just measure from the waist. So wherever your clients, or even if you yourself, wherever you place your skirt, just measure there to wherever the length of the trouser is. Even your short skirts, if you are making a short skirt or a short trouser, just measure to wherever you want. Then if it's a long trouser, you measure down to the floor like this, and if it's a long skirt too, measure down to the floor. So another measurement you should take for the trouser is the thigh measurement. You're going to take your measurement, your tape measure around, and measure it on the fullest part of the thigh. That's up here. Don't take it down, take it up here. That's where you do what you take your thigh measurement. And also you need your ankle measurement too. Your knee rather. You need your knee measurement. So you take your knee measurement, round knee, need your round knee, and also from your waist to your knee. You need this for your trouser. If you are making a long trouser, you need your knee measurement, your waist to knee. Also, if you are making a long skirt, you need your waist to knee area also to shape out your skirt or your trouser. Also, okay, so for your trouser, you don't just measure your ankle like this, round like this, just take it round. You don't just measure it like this. It will be too tight for the person if the person wants to wear the trouser, if the material is not stretchy. So what you do is, please remove your leg. So you ask your client to just raise up her leg like this, and you measure from underneath like this. You take it up. So it will be easy when the person wants to insert her leg inside the trouser, it will just go in. So you take your ankle measurement like this for your client. So you're taking the upper body's measurement. Okay, the measurement that I forgot when you're taking the upper body's measurement is the bust span. I didn't remember to take that. So the bust span is from one nipple to another. So you place it here. This is where how you get your dart. So you place it from one nipple to the other is the bust span. So all the measurements we've taken so far, we took the shoulder measurements, we took the bust span, the bust measurement, the shoulder to nipple, the shoulder to the under bust, then the shoulder to the waist, the shoulder to the blouse length. If you are making a full scale bodies, you need your shoulder to the waist for your half scale bodies, and also from your shoulder to your knee if you are making a short gown or a short dress, and your shoulder to the floor if you are making a long dress. And also for your skirt from your waist here, we measure to the knee area if you are making a short gown, and then from your waist to the floor if you are making a long gown. Also for your trouser too. So wherever your client places her skirt or trouser, you take your measurements around there. For your measurement to be taken is the sleeve measurement. So you take it from the apex here. So if you are making a long sleeve, taking it down to your elbow, you ask your client to tilt your hand a little bit. You don't take it straight like this because your hand moves and you need that. So you tilt your hand a bit to take it if you need your shoulder to the elbow. And then if you are making a long sleeve, you take it down there to your what? To your wrist area. Also, your round circumference for your sleeve, you take it from here, the apex. Because there's some people that have this floppy arm, so you take it from up there. For them. Also, your round elbow too. If you are making a long sleeve or you're making your dress to the elbow, you take it, you tilt the hand like that too. And also your wrist, you take it round. So like you ask the person maybe to fold her hand to hold her hand like this, right? Because you insert your hand there. So if you take it round here like this, you take it round like this, it will be too tight for the person to insert her hand. So you do what? You do this. You can just do this. So as once the person, or you open the hand like this and you take it round. So if the person is wearing the dress, you put their hand, it will just enter. So that's all for the basic, for how to take the accurate body measurements. So these are the measurements you need. Or if you are making a round neck, you can just measure around the neck. Measure around the neck. Measure around the neck. Make sure it's not too tight. So thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. So see you in my next tutorial. Bye.